Hi, I'm Halberd and welcome to my channel Transformers Explained. In these videos I'll be sharing the origins and stories of the much loved characters in Transformers. This video will be focusing on the Generation 1 Marvel comic book continuity of the Lord of Chaos, the Dark Lord, the Chaos Bringer, the Planet Eater, Unicron. Now, because Unicron played such a major role in Transformers, I'm going to cover him across several videos. Here we will focus on his origin story and toy line. We're introduced to Unicron in Transformers the movie, released in 1986, but set in the future of 2006. Unicron appears without explanation and is set on destroying the Autobots. But following the movie, fans started to wonder about his origin and why he was set on destroying the universe, and especially the Transformers. Whilst both the cartoon and the comic gave us an explanation, I'm glad to say the comic version, which spanned eternity, included gods, and encompassed a Transformers origin story, won out over the cartoon version, which focused on a super intellectual ancient monkey called Primacron. The story of Unicron has been embellished and tweaked in most continuities, but has endured for over 30 years. Unicron is the eternal arch-enemy of his twin brother Primus. He is dedicated to consuming the multiverse. His massive form is powered by the consumption of planets, moons, stars, and even the very fabric of existence. Unicron's goal is to bring an end to creation so he can find peace again. The only thing that he fears is Primus's essence, contained inside the Matrix, which is poison to Unicron. Both Primus and Unicron are multiversal singularities, unique in all realities. They are the embodiment of good and evil, order and chaos. At the beginning of time, the gods Primus and Unicron fought across the universe, but Primus was no match for Unicron. So he shifted their battle from the astral plane into the physical universe, trapping both their essences within metallic planetoids. With this act of sacrifice, Primus hoped to contain Unicron's evil forever, though over time Unicron converted the shape of his prison into a giant metallic planet, and Primus followed suit, becoming Cybertron. Unicron then learned to transform his planetary form into a gigantic robot, whilst Primus adapted this idea, creating the Transformers race. This Transformers creation story was retold 3 times in the Generation 1 Marvel comic book continuity, and like any good myth, was embellished each time. The first time the Primus Unicron origin story appeared, it was told to Death's Head by Unicron himself in the comic UK story The Legacy of Unicron. He was a primal force of evil at the dawn of the universe who led a legion of dark gods against his mortal foe Primus, Lord of the Light Gods. Events proceeded to play out basically as I described, though the role of the light and dark gods would diminish with each subsequent retelling of the story. The next version was told in the USA comic by the Keeper, Primus's ancient guardian at the centre of Cybertron. In this retelling, we learn that Primus and Unicron were the last of their respective pantheons of gods, and Primus had to defeat Unicron before he could take his place with the other gods in the omniversal matrix. In the third telling, we are told that Unicron had destroyed the previous universe. He had slept peacefully alone in the void of uncreation until fragments of the old universe that he had overlooked reacted, causing the Big Bang and birthing the current universe. The sentient core of this new universe recognized the threat that Unicron posed, and so created Primus to counter his evil and be the guardian of the new creation. This origin story evolved slightly over time, introducing the One, creating Unicron and then later Primus to explore the universe. Another thread which has become lore is that Primus directly created the original 13 Transformers to defeat Unicron. Now, with all the excitement of the new HasLab Pulse Unicron in production, let's have a look at the history of Unicron's toys. The first Unicron toy was produced in 2003 as part of the Armada toy line. We got an amazing orange and transparent purple supreme size toy that transforms into a planet. It features over 20 Minicon PowerLink plugs and chomping jaws, and the Minicon dead end. Multiple gimmicks including triple spring-loaded missile launchers and a cannon that bursts from the chest and shoots a missile. Since its original release in 2003, this version of Unicron has been recoloured and released multiple times, including in more movie-accurate colours, demonstrating what an awesome and enduring mould this is. Unicron's tech specs basically put everything as infinity, and if it's not, it should be. A couple of other Unicrons have been released, such as the 2006 Deluxe Class Unicron, which transforms into a tank as part of the Cybertron line, and the 2012 Japanese Gia Unicron, an all-new mould as part of the Transformers Prime toy line, which transforms into a mess. A spaceship with Unicron's face. Then, in 2019, Hasbro Pulse announced Unicron would be the first Transformer toy to be released as a crowd-funded project from HasLab. Standing 27 inches tall in robot mode, 30 inches wide in planet mode, and weighing 19 pounds, War for Cybertron Unicron is the biggest Transformers figure to date, overthrowing Titan's Return Fortress Maximus, but costing an eye-watering $575. This figure is set to be released in 2021 if met with 8,000 backers by October 2019. As always, I'd love to hear what you think, so please leave your comments below, along with which characters you'd like me to do next. Thanks for watching, and remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed it, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Until next time, Transformers, roll out!